Hello. Here we go. I'm live. I just saw that Cheshire Cat headed for Drinkowski and where he's going. Mentioned he was going from my room. Oh, okay, so it must be the Lion King one now. Alright, the Lion King. Just track it as well. Oh, what was that? Oh, hi, Jedi. G'day, Jedi. How are you? Get the hell out of here. Shouldn't raid people with heart conditions. Imagine if they killed me right on stream. But I'll be infamous of the guy who died after being raided on Twitch. His brother say, and my dad is like, "Are you gonna do anything for your mother?" But I mean, yeah, okay. Why is that a bad thing? I don't know. Well, why is that a bad thing? I was like, I got her flowers, a card, a balloon, a candy. Did he acknowledge that? Did he know that you got those things? It was like, you're not gonna take her out. Oh my god. I was like, yeah, it's a little bit too much. I mean, it's an artificial holiday made up by a whole bunch of people that just wanted money. So, I mean, I wasn't feeling so good yesterday, so I didn't even call my mum. But I did send her a text. It seems a bit, yeah, it seems a bit silly. Like my dad doesn't even remember my own birthday. So my expectations are in my family pretty low. To be fair, my birthday is like a day before sister's, so my dad gets confused all the time. Well, but at least your dad probably acknowledges it. Alright. My mum and sister's birthdays are the day after Thanksgiving. I was like once on the 26th, once on the 27th. I think I got that right. But if you ask me which way around they are, I always forget. Oh shit. Got my meds ready just before the stream. I just realized I've got one. You know you're in trouble when you've only got 3 left. Problem with me, I get lazy, get to order some new ones. Let's hope that doesn't kill me. I'm sure I'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? I lived long enough as it is. I'm not allowed to make that joke anymore in front of my partner. She gets annoyed by it. I don't know why I can't joke about dying. The only way I'm coping. Like, you're not allowed to die. I'm like, fuck you, it's my life. Damn holes. Wish the respawns would stop. Very frustrating. I've checked all the characters. I haven't checked. Hey, Mom's Place. How are you doing? Oh, wait, you just asked me that. I'm doing alright. Just woken up. Just starting my day, really. How are you doing? I haven't broken a chair yet, so I guess that's the positive. But I found out you can do the jungle bungles. Um, Duty today. I don't know if that's like a Monday, like 12th of May thing, or whether that's actually unlocked for everybody, but I'm doing it. I only found like two so far. And the respawns are pretty slow. I'm okay, almost dinner time here. What you gonna have for dinner? On the menu. Alright, well, this week is design week, so let me just, check. What do you call it? Recycling thing. Table, or whatever it's called. My brain is not working. What do they call it? What's the new Cheshire Cat recycling table thing called? The uncrafting station. That's it. Uncrafting. Oh, there's a stack of. Alright. I don't know yet. Maybe homemade burgers. That sounds delicious. It sounds actually really good. Oh, yeah. Sweet. I don't think I have anything else I want to uncraft. At least for now. We'll leave it for now. I now have a lot of mist. I got 70,000 mist and 385,000 dreamlight. So go for the uncrafting station. I heard people online on Reddit complain about the uncrafting station. To be honest, I like it. I think it's perfect. Get on the plane and come have dinner with us. If I did that, it would take me about 16 hours, most likely, to get there. So dinner will be well over by that point. But thanks for the offer. I have to put these things away. I have to figure out where they are. Well, it depends on where you are in the world, but most of the time it's 16 hours. Unless you're in Australia. God damn it, stop yawning, Dave.
If you're wondering what to do, just listen to that little voice inside.
That little voice is telling me to drown Woody, but I think that's what he's going for. You got Disney for your PS5 yesterday. It runs so much better than Switch. Huge difference. Yeah, it's the same with the difference between like an Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X. That it runs a hell of a lot better. But yeah, is that the first time you played on anything other than a Switch? Wow. Yeah, it's a hell of a difference, isn't it? That's why I moved to the PC. Like even just the difference between Xbox and the PC is massive, especially graphically, and it just isn't as laggy. Up here is a freaking spawning mess. Alright, well, I'll get rid of the sand out. I don't like sand. Yeah, it's a little bit addictive as well. Once you start playing on a better platform, it's annoying because then that's the only one you want to play on. Start it all over again feels nice. I didn't remember a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean that's I kind of want to just there's the like if I didn't lose so much, I would start over again just to play it through. By the way it was intended because I played it as it was being released, like with the first update with like Scar. So I don't actually know the order of events now if you were to play it from scratch. So a part of me kind of wants to do that.
I wonder what Anna's up to.
Hmm. What should I do? Alright, I think I should fix up the last of it, so I need more of this path. Where's the table? Yeah, this week is going to be Dave fixes up his Valley week. It's gonna be very boring, but ah, streams are often very boring. I need actually first. Can I replace all that? No, I'm gonna need. Let me get rid of these. Oh, I'm in Portugal. Forgot to answer it when you asked. I think I remembered you're in Europe. That's why I said it takes about 16 hours. 16 hours? How long does it take Phuket from NZ to Portugal. Portugal. It will take. It says here 1 day and 3 hours. 1 day and 6 hours. But I don't know if that's just because of time zone stuff. Oh, it takes 27 hours to get. 27 hours and 47 minutes to fly from New Zealand to Portugal. And vice versa, probably. Yeah, it's a long way. A lot of people forget how big the Pacific Ocean actually is. So that's why things are so expensive. Like to get posted to New Zealand, it just costs about typically as much as the product itself. Which sucks, but at least we're away from the world's problems. That's why we're like, no one will ever invade us because it's gonna take like a whole day to even get here. And by then we'll be just like out. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty again. Nah, not quite yet. That's still not up. God damn it. The good thing about this game is that it never ends. Always new updates and expansions. Yeah, I agree with that. Eventually, they will sunset the game. But they've built it in a way that it can go on for a long time, and I think that's really cool. Yeah. I just hope they continue to work on the quality of life stuff because I do worry eventually they'll reach a point where it's like we're only just going to add new stuff. We're not going to focus on these quality of life improvements. And if they start doing that, I think that's when things will start to go downhill because there's so much more quality of life stuff that they need to implement, which they haven't yet. It's a question whether they will, especially with multiplayer and like just looking for items when you're designing. Like this whole game is a design game, right? And they make looking for items very difficult. It's a frog. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, cook it there as well. Yeah, And please, it's about time to add Pluto. I think they need to add a lot of the Mickey and Friends characters. Like my favorite was like Duckweed Duck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Launchpad McDuck. Um, Stitch's cousins would be pretty cool as well. Just a lot of the like obscure Mickey and Friend characters. Like Scrooge McDuck has a Scottish enemy. I can't remember his name is. Which would be good to add into the game too. But I feel like they're going to just try and hit on every single franchise as much as they can. So they pretty much just like implement characters to a particular franchise and then move on, and only double back when they feel like it. And
Oh, greetings,
they'll run out of characters.
Thank you kindly.
Have we been to the far edges of the valley? I'd love to go.
Huh?
Get one. What else do we want? Just seating. Alright. The cars are pretty cool. Well, the problem with the game is that it made it clear is that they're abiding by canon rules in terms of height and everything like that. So technically, a car would be huge. So I'm not quite sure if that would fit in the valley. I think cars will be the one that they'll probably avoid. That's my gut feeling, anyway. But it would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a bit impossible. I mean, unless they introduce a sizing thing, I would love to have a skin where Woody and Buzz are like life size. I think that would be pretty cool. Freaky, but I think that would be pretty cool. Hmm. Nah, big. Too big. It's a bit of empty space, yeah. Break this up. You really can't use that storage. That would be pretty good. You have all the Star Wars stuff. I do indeed. How I'll show you in a sec. I just need to place it. Back a bit. Tree there. It's over here. We'll go over there. It's easier to look at it. Ooh. Yeah, so this is going to be my little Star Wars section. It looks better at night, so we'll quickly change it to night. Right, yeah, gameplay. Let's go back in time 5 hours. There you go. You got these holograms on the side. They only show up at night. They're like lights. But yeah, this is the section here. That. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but it's a lot. It's enough. Enough for now. We got R2 rolling around. And you should have there's a droid that kind of moves around here, but doesn't always. There he is, there's the droid. I'll pat him. There you go. Yeah, so that's my Star Wars section, which may or may not grow depending on what they introduce to the game. So, but it'll be there for at least in the foreseeable future. Wink. Oh. Quickly check the Lion King realm again. Now, I don't know how often the pole point spawns, so we're just going to be randomly checking it. Oh, there's some. I love everything they added of Star Wars. I'm hesitant with it just because I don't want this game to be Disney's Star Wars light belly, you know? I just don't want them to that will be the primary focus in the future, and I worry about that. I hope they focus on just Disney stuff at the moment because it feels like there's so much more they could add before they need to dive into that realm. So I'm a bit nervous about that, but I think it would be just those fans of the game. I don't know. I think they'll see them. They'll have the results of the money, and they'll be like, we want more. We want more money, and then they'll do more of it. So I mean, as long as they keep it more just cosmetic and they're not introducing characters and all that, it should be fine. But the minute they start adding those characters and really making it, a big part of the game, yeah, let's just say I'm a little bit nervous about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll just suck. I know Jedi will be all about it, but he is a Jedi. Go to make dinner, and I'm taking you with me. Well, if you want to punish yourself, then yeah, go nuts. Don't know why you want to do that to yourself, but you know, everyone's got their own weird things that they do. Alright. Get rid of that. Smooth out this a little bit. This is supposed to be where I put every cooker in the game. And we'll keeping you company. Oh, ain't that sweet? I thought you had kids. Why don't you get your kids to keep company? Isn't it Mother's Day? Work here. Well, I can't really make it that plush, can listen to. I do have one boy. I was on the. You're on the living room with him. He's playing Minecraft. My husband is sleeping. He's on the dinner shift. Oh, fair enough. Well, if your boy ever wants to play on the Minecraft server that I run, the details in the Discord. If he's plays in the Java one, but most kids nowadays don't. That way he can keep track of it when no one's. That's why I try and get my nieces to play on my Minecraft server so we can kind of keep an eye on what they're actually doing. Kids are kids. Remember when I was a kid? Shenanigans I got up to. Alright, well, I think I kind of got where I want the market to be at for now. It's a little bit tidy, but cool. Alright, and I kind of got where this. I kind of want to upgrade all of them to these stands there, but we'll make it a little progressive thing. Time. Alright, over here. Alright, Mickey and Friends area. He just explores in creativity mode. Alright, well, if he's ever keen, he's more than welcome to join it. My nieces, who are one's 13, one's 9, and one is 6, I think. They play on that server. It's just a safe space for them. I'll put that there. We'll put the only real building in Toontown is this fireplace. A fire station. So we're gonna have to. I'll figure out what the best placement for it is. So you can see both, because basically it's a shop on two sides. So it's got the fire station on this side, and then it's got a firework shop on this side. You kind of want it to be like on a piece so both sides can be seen. Hmm. Want more of those. Get more receipts. We are. Alright, God, Dave, wake up.
Remember, time is money.
Alright, whatever. I want that bench. You know. Oh, this is, oh, there it is. Type in tunes, what comes up? You can't search. Oh, that's right. Forgot. I forgot. Alright, this doesn't count. What else? Alright. I just like having a one of stuff. At least in my inventory. So I just know what I got. I wish they would, like, when you go to the inventory, it will at least grey out the ones you've placed. It could be just in case you've run out of stuff. Pathing is a bit weird now. Hugging that a little bit closely, but that's good. Then we're sitting down. I'm trying to make it make my joint a little bit more roomier, a little bit more spacious. Move up some trees. Hmm. Now we should should have is in every section a cooking station, a crafting station, and the other two stations too. This game can't be simple. We'll go for the red one. Yeah. On time bending table. Hi, Phoenix or Firefly now. I don't know how you want to do it, but hey, how are you doing, mate? Alright, we want to put the out and crafting station here too. That's kind of covering that, but oh well. Uncrafting station doesn't cost too much, right? So you want every section to have these. Uncrafting station. How's the dreaming of the light going? It's going well. I've actually got quite a lot of Dreamlight now. I've got 385,000. So the dream lighting is good. I dismantled quite a lot of stuff. But yeah, the uncrafting stations there. Yeah, I want this in every single section. Then I don't need to worry about now. The last thing I need though is a cooker, ancient cooker. Oh yeah, the ancient cooker's over there. Oh, I should have them over. So everything's kind of in one spot, so I don't need to worry. Mm. There you go. I feel like well, what am I looking for? Little section there. Not much I can put in Toontown, but I'm really just hoping they introduce this stuff. Be cool. I'm not going to do the individual area residences, you could say, until later. Once I got the like outside of areas kind of done. Bucket. Why not? Nothing really grabbing me. Neat. Not gonna be. That's it. Yeah. Residence. Feels like I'm missing stuff and I can't put my finger on. Mm. Mhm. No, I've just got that table. Alright, that would have to do for now. Make sure we got all the squirrels. Oh, rabbits, sorry.
Living here is wonderful.
I'll go to hell.
Such a good time.
The kiddos are having a bit of seating. Maybe, yeah, I need to add probably a little bit of decoration. So I figure out what. Should just leave it. I'm poking and prodding this thing and then I'm gonna hate it. Oh crap! It's over past 7 o'clock. I need to have my medication and coffee, so we're gonna have a bit of a break. But yeah, the whole point of them is having areas to sit and actually do stuff. So, which sitting is pretty much the only thing these guys really do. But, yeah, we'll sit in this area and see what happens. Anyway, yeah, the red car is really good. I think you get it from a time bending thing. That red car kind of fits perfectly with the building. I just wish there were more Toontown stuff, and I think that's why I can't really fill out this area very well. Is because there's a lack of it, especially like Goofy stuff. Goofy really has like literally nothing. So I got several cars now, and a part of me is like I should put the cars on the main street, like up here. This is the main street here. I could just go like that, and then like that. Or even just parked up here. Something like that. I don't know. They don't really fit into the parking lots, or, but you know, something. I just wish they move. There you go. We'll leave them there for now, but we'll put them back if we need to. All right. Well, I'm gonna quickly go on the break, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Let's get coffee and all that, and then we'll the last stretch. All right. Be back in a sec. Talk to yourselves, or don't. Do whatever you want. I'm not the boss of you. back. Alright, so I'm gonna... Alright. Let's just quickly go... Okay. Alright, what should we do now? Alright. Let's do... D. That would mean for something and I can't. Hmm. Like that's pretty... Block up that. Ouch. party up. There's actually going to be more stalls needed. I don't have a lot of the storybook Vale stuff here. Still room for it. Figure it out. There's still some stuff here. Or not, I don't know. Should go looking for. Do another hunt. Oh, there's one. Did we get lucky? We did not. Alright, well, that's a bit of a detour. Bump some pumpkins there.
Good. There you are. Ah.
Alright, do I want to harvest these ones? Yep. All right. Oh. Yeah, I'm not so talkative this morning. Sorry. That's just what you get, what you pay for. Where everything else. Beans, with the green bean. Pumpkins way over here. Oats as well. Cool. Alright. So, I feel like I've done a little bit today. But pretty much I've done got the sections to where I want them for now anyway. So I've done the market, done the plaza, which is more of a downtown area now, but done Mickey and Friends, which feels like it still needs a little bit of work, but I think it's because it feels bland to me. It needs something else, but we'll leave it there for now. Finished the fish market, and the beach is kind of still already good, so I'll need to do this, jazz up this area here. We'll probably do that tomorrow. The DuckTales area, Duckburg, and then the big projects. So this area here, which doesn't actually need too much, but just a bit topping up. This area and this area. Those are my big projects for this week. And once those are done, I'll move on to probably Attorney Isle. Do some work on those ones. And just slowly tick off, because I want to get to like a really good stage for the next update. Just most areas kind of done, or at least in a state where I don't feel like I need to do work on it. A little bit at a time, I have to keep telling myself. Little projects at a time. Alright. Go and do it. I should be running around trying to find more of those pink hole thing. But it's just not fun. It's not really something I want to do in the morning. I only need 2 pieces anyway, so I'm nearly done. I just can't find the last one. So what would I do in this area? Alright, so we will have a Halloween section in the future. So that's what we need to focus on. So this has to be more of just a Halloween location rather than anything else. And anything celebrating Halloween. Just a dark, kind of spooky area rather than Halloween. That would be in Halloween Town. Like getting rid of some stuff. I don't know what I want to do with this area. I think that's where I'm stuck on. The more I clear, the more I'll hopefully get an idea. It's not going to be a Halloween section. This has to be a spooky section. It's a matter of getting rid of anything Halloween-ish. I want it more spooky. Well, I mean, they're still going to be here. Have its own. I think I'm going to expand that section. This is just a creepy castles. Gotta keep that. Keep that. Yeah, I do wish we could move this little damn thing here. I have to incorporate that into. Well, what we'll do. We're going to move all these to Halloween Town. I've forgotten. I've unlocked all the islands too. Finally. So this is what Forgotten Island looks like. There's a path, so we'll move the path. So we can start with a blank slate. There we go. If anyone's curious of what it looks like this. Alright, so chests. We can spread them. We don't need it right next. But come October, probably actually, yeah, October we'll start fleshing out the area. This is really just putting all my special stuff here. Purple, red, green. Purple, red. We'll probably have even sections for it. Probably purple, red, and green sections. Kind of similar to what we did with the eggs. And the houses that we'll probably have here. Probably will. Can't be. Have to, right? The centerpiece and the Haunted Mansion. We'll do both of them. I mean, Haunted Mansion should really be a theme park thing, but I actually we'll use Haunted Mansion somewhere else. Anything else? The Halloween House Town needs to be with Jack Skellington. Witchy Cottage should be in the Forgotten. Fawcett Flower Cottage. Cozy Halloween Town Cottage. So the Halloween Towns need to be part of Jack Skellington's stuff. Everything else could be part of it. Alright, we'll figure this out later. Nightmare Castle. Yeah, that feels like it should be Halloween. Not Halloween Town. Gee, we'll put it in here. Why not? Try and put all the castles in. Anyway. It's a start. It's a start. Alright, let's switch back to... Actually, we'll quickly check Lion King realm again. I haven't been that diligent in checking back here on a regular basis, so... Oh, there's some. Cool. So, within 2 hours, I managed to get 11. And that was me being very casual with it as well. So this one looks like again, another easy one. Alright, nothing, yeah. So, the project looks like it's going to be expanding this section, the Jack Skellington section, to be actually a proper Halloween town. Read this right. This is a Halloween town building, so problem is, like, there's not really any good sections here because of this fucking thing. Not really any good places for it. Welcome back, mums. Yeah, it's not really any good sections in this area. Just because of this thing and just the kind of like the layout, everything. Like if this was like closer to here or something like that, it'd be a little bit easier, but very frustrating. But now that I've kind of settled on how the islands are going to work, I can really just get rid of some of the stuff that I had on display. The only reason I really kept them around so I could have a place for them. But now that I've kind of moved to this new idea, I'm going to make this definitely a Jack Skeleton kind of area. Whoa, what was that? Ah, thanks, love. That was very loud, though. God. I should turn off being raided, because someone with a heart condition, it scares the shit out of me. Uh, oh. I'm alright. I do appreciate it, though. It's very loud, and I don't know why it's so loud. Every time I turn it down, it just gets on defaulting back to loud again. Oh well. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, we're gonna be just kind of figuring out the look of it. Deep breath, deep breaths. Yeah, I know. I know. I wish that was the cure. I really do sometimes. But yeah, I was gonna move Jack Skeleton's house probably about here. I think that's where I originally had it anyway. And then make it a little bit of a Halloween Town kind of section. But this thing is annoying. So it's very much in the way. But yeah, this is it's going to be a little project. Something I've been putting off for a while as well. It's been such a mess, and I couldn't really work out what to do with it. And I think I've figured out finally the solution for how I'm going to approach it. And I'm glad, because it was really bothering me. Right, so they got Jack Skeleton's house here. And then we want a little Halloween Town little section as part of it. And then we want to wall it off. So I'm gonna use these as just what do they call it? This is really just going to be a blueprint. I don't think I'm going to keep the fence here, but just trying to work out how I'm going to place everything. Mapping it out. I'm mapping it out with the fences. Yeah, it's like this damn thing. They should just make that as a house that you can use, like just a normal house skin. But just a house you just can't get rid of. Well, I don't actually know why they don't let you get rid of it once the quest is complete. I mean, it feels like it's in the way at this point. Man. So yeah. Yeah. Can't move those as well, so kind of. Like that, and I board it that way. Put some junk. Like that. With the entrance, and then probably put like use these trees as kind of a way of instead of the fences, use the trees. What I've done here. I've got another car. I didn't realize how many cars are in this game. Hi, love. How are you going? Cars galore. There you go. Another car. Another car for the road. I should put it on the road. Yeah. There you go. Doing okay, just grilling some steaks. What kind of steak? That's the one thing I will miss after my transplant is having a medium rare steak. Because I can't have it after my transplant because things need to be well cooked to avoid any kind of potential bacteria. Because I'll be more susceptible to that kind of stuff. Ribeye. Oh, sounds delicious. Sounds absolutely delicious. Alright, this is going to be Jack Skeleton's little area here. So I'm going to probably use the trees and kind of make a little bit organic fence there as well. Or I could actually just use that fence. Could still work. Let's see how it sits with it. I can't eat well done steak. I can't. I want to say I can't either, but I gotta have to get used to it because I can't imagine like I don't want the option of like never eating steak again. Like if you're given the option to never eat steak again or only eat well done steak, I'm gonna pick the well done steak, even though I'm not gonna be too happy about it. And the key to it is not to get too casual about it and go, I'm sure it'll be fine, as males normally do. She'll be alright, kind of attitude that we have in New Zealand, and then ended up having some transplant issues. So I'm not looking for that kind of getting too complacent. I can imagine myself doing that. There's a holder in there. I'll eat it well done if I was in your shoes too. Yeah. I know. I mean, that's why I'm having as much medium rare steaks as I can at the moment, but they're actually like a decent medium rare steak, but it's quite expensive. So yeah, I love steak. I should be eating more of it while I have the chance. I mean, I'm naturally a reasonably good cooker as well, so well, I don't know if good if that's the term, but a decent one. Enough that my partner likes it when I cook. So, I mean, I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm also looking forward to being alive. So, those are the two options. All right. Well, what I can do is actually move this because this is what I planned. There's a little Halloween Town section that we're going to have here. I have to decide whether I want to kind of bridge it, kind of fence it with these trees, or Halloween clock too. Fence it with the trees, or just leave it with the fence. I'm not sure what direction I want to go with it. Probably want to get rid of. Probably want to get rid of that little mailbox too. Yeah, being alive is important. Yes, being alive is pretty. It's up there on my priority list. You know, being alive. My partner. Actually, my partner being alive. My partner's at the top. Ailish is at the top. and then damn, I said her name. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, she's at top, and then Being Alive, and then Ninja Turtles, the next one, and then my nieces, and then my Ninja Turtles, and then what's number 5? My comic books. Number 5, my comic books. So yeah, my partner, Being Alive, my nieces, Ninja Turtles, then my comic books. That's the priority of my life. Cowabunga, yes. I mean, I don't know if you notice it, though. Those are all my Ninja Turtle toys behind me. There we there's Michelangelo. I've got them always displayed behind me. And my comic books for like I've shown this a couple of times, but underneath my desk, there's my box full of comic books. Ninja Turtle. This is just Ninja Turtle comic books. I've got a couple of these. But yeah, I've got a first edition. First edition. That's a number 5. Of 5th print. First edition. I'm very proud of it. That's what I got. I've got this one that's signed by the actual creator of Ninja Turtles. He's got the signature right there. And this comic is worth like thousands of dollars. Like, I'm gonna look it up on Trade Me. Not Trade Me, sorry. eBay. It's a 32 volume. Volume number 4, issue number 32. eBay. Let's look for how much it's currently going for. TMNT volume 4. I was actually trying to show this. Oh, there we go. See if this works. Alright, there we go. Alright, volume 4. Issue 32. Oh, there we go. So, there's that one. And so, oh yeah, so going for 1,000. Never mind 1,000. I thought it was going for a... I've seen it higher. Let's just say I've seen it higher. That one. That one's right there. That's pretty good. And what? I've got also a 30. Let's see if I've got 30, because that one's also, this one often goes for a lot too. There we go. That it has actually got a signed sketch in there as well. That's the $3,000 one. Gotta open it. I'll show you it. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but I'm never gonna sell it. Oh no, this one isn't signed. Oh, I thought it was. Why did I think it was signed? Never mind. This one isn't the signed one. Never mind. I always thought it was signed. I think it's this. Must be the other one that's signed. Maybe it's this one. Hold up. No, it's not that one either. Which one do I have the drawing in? I shouldn't be opening these. Ah, screw it. What's the point of collecting if you don't get to enjoy it? Alright. Maybe it's the 29. This is issued 29. See if this one is the one with the sign. Oh. Ah, there we go. I'm very, very happy with that one. I wonder how much that one got for us. So 29. Have you played the games of Ninja Turtles? I've played a lot of Ninja Turtle games. Which one are you referring to? Let's say 29. How much does the 29 one go for? No, it's not there. God, I wonder how much historically it's gone for. We go value. Value. Oh, there we go. 1,799, the current value. Ooh. So in 3 comic books, I've got a good 5 grand. Remember, that's probably American, so I never sell it. But it's good to know that if someone needed to sell them, they'll get something for them. That's pretty cool. Anyway, it is past my time that I should have been gone. Shredder's Revenge. Yeah, Shredder's Revenge is really good. I really like it. It's 6 players as well, so I got my nieces. Well, last time my niece and my nephew came over, I got them playing it. And so it was my brother, me, and those two playing it together. I would really want all 6 of them playing, all my nieces. That would be pretty crazy. Alright, we'll leave it there. Thanks for popping along. Thank Mum. Thanks Love. Thanks Phoenix or Firefly. Thanks Jedi for the raid, and thanks everyone that is watching this or will watch it in hindsight, such as Ramona, Thresser, and Sheldon if you are watching this on the VOD. And thanks Love for also subscribing to the YouTube channel. I saw that earlier as well. So I'm assuming that's you. It's the only one that goes by that name. So I really do appreciate everything. I'll be back on tomorrow. Back at it. I am considering playing a different game this Wednesday. It's a game called 2-Point Museum. So let me know if anyone would be interested in watching me play that, and for the longer stream. Because I feel like we're reaching a point with Dreamlight Valley. We're not really doing too much exciting stuff, so we might try something different. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. Anyway. Until tomorrow, everybody.